Hello there. Welcome to the Alaska Bourbon Cabin.
I'm Connor.
I'm Dylan, and this is we're gonna have a lot of these, 23 to be exact, but I think this is number 3. I don't remember, of what he brought back from the land of bourbon itself. Yep. Kentucky, Tennessee.
Yeah, just those two. Well, and I say, or you say, brought it back from. That's where I got it, but this is not from Tennessee or Kentucky.
That's right. It is from a state I owe a lot to because my wife's from there.
Okay. So this is out of Georgia.
Georgia.
13th Colony Southern Bourbon Whiskey.
They put it on the bottle.
On the bottle, Southern Bourbon Whiskey, not just bourbon.
I don't know about all of you guys. Put it in the comments. But up here in Alaska, Kentucky, Tennessee, you're all the South to us.
Yeah.
And not even being a dick. Like, you know, okay, Ohio's not the South. But to me, I thought Kentucky, right. Tennessee was the South. Yep. So let me know if I'm wrong. And
them's are fighting words.
I know, I apologize in advance. But hey, you guys think we're Canada, so.
Yeah, you think we're out of the country.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Chick-fil-A won't come up here because they think we're not in the country.
Well, so the reason I bought this bottle is off of the review of another video of their double oaked. So they make that double oaked that's like 132 proof or something.
He likes the high proof.
Which is impossible to find. I mean, I hear it's impossible to find, especially up here. But
I don't think they distribute up here.
I've never seen them.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'd have to do some research in terms of distribution, which...
And no, I don't want to throw 13th Colony Distiller under the bus. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not up to them where it gets distributed.
Very minimally.
It is pretty much up to the distributors that service our state, and boo on them. So,
and our outdated government alcohol system.
But that's for a different video that I won't post because I'm already on enough lists.
Let's see if I can get this. Here we go.
Fresh crack. Here comes the sound.
Ooh, that's the solid seal. It was in there.
Points for the bottle. You know, I'm a 5-year-old at heart. Sometimes I buy something because, hey, that's a cool looking bottle.
Now, I will say, to play devil's advocate, as much of a cool bottle as it is, it's a pain in the ass to put on your shelf. It has such a wide base. It takes up so much surface area of your shelf that
it demands to be put somewhere you can see it. You're not going to put it down where you can store a bunch of stuff.
And
it's good marketing. It's
got to be in the front, because if you put it in the back, it takes up so much space. It's right there at the front of our shelf because...
Maybe we'll do a video on bottle design. Let us know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Now, and I don't know, they don't have it on the bottle, and I didn't go to their website or anything figured out. I don't know what the mash bill is. But it is, they do call it a bourbon whiskey. So, I mean, that opens up what it could be. So, put it in the comments for us. I'll look it up. Maybe we'll put it in a little, I don't know what that's called, a little caption. Dylan will put a caption on there.
Oh, and just for, because it fits, because it's from Georgia, we want to do a video of, you know, Bourbon Cabin's best bourbons from each state. And this might be the Georgia selection, but we're still looking for all 50 states. So wherever you're from, let us know in the comments what you would like to put forward to represent
for your state.
Your state.
Yes, please. Where you're from, give us, if you're comfortable giving us a city, we don't need addresses, but give us a city in terms of, are you in a big city? Are you out in the country somewhere? Let us know the brand or who makes it, whether it's, whether they distill it in-house or it's made by, MGP or one of those big distillers, the company and what it is and why it's the best. And we'll try to find it. We'll do our best.
And it'll be a several series video because we can't drink 50 samples in
Even
a day.
50 tasters.
Whew. Yeah, because poor, is it Wyoming? Wyoming's the last state on there? Alphabetically?
Probably alphabetically.
So Wyoming would probably get the best ranking.
Because there's no X, Y, or Z, so...
Yeah, Wyoming. I should know. I used to live there. It's the last state.
When it's... Yeah, WY. Yeah. WY, and there's no X, Y, Z. So, yeah. I mean, to me, anybody at 35 or later is all going to taste the same. Yeah. So,
Alaska's not looking good.
No.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's for a future date. Today we are on 13th Colony out of Georgia. And what proof is this, Connor?
I don't 120, 112, something like that.
95.
Oh, it's a light proof.
she's,
Okay,
she's a lightweight.
I thought she was over 100. So yeah, 95 on the dot.
Very pleasant nose. I can't pick anything individually. To me, it blends well enough as it's straight.
I get a little mustiness in
A
there,
little musty.
like old barrel
Okay,
musty.
I could get that. It does smell aged. Doesn't smell young.
Yeah, I get musty. I mean, in full transparency here, I've been to the Atlanta airport, but I've never been to Georgia. But it smells like humid. And I imagine Georgia being humid, so.
Yeah.
What do you
God
think?
bless you guys
First
down there,
impressions?
but there's so much pollen. I have trouble visiting my family. I like it. I do. I think that's really pleasant. I almost get a weeded kind of vibe from it.
I get it has a taste similar to the bean products to me.
I can see.
Almost
I
like
agree.
that soury, tangy.
Yeah, no, I know you're sour, tangy. Those are both good.
Yeah.
To me, it's like you hear the word mash, and that you have this mental taste of what mash might be, and that kind of doesn't make sense.
If sour mash, which I know that's not a flavor, and I know that's different about the reused mash.
That's where I was getting at.
But if sour mash had a flavor that ultimately sour mash actually has nothing to do with the flavor, it has to do with reusing the mash. But if sour mash had a flavor that almost tastes like sour mash, even though this doesn't say that it's a sour mash, which it could or couldn't be, you don't have to put that on the bottle, but
Yeah, I like it. It's kind of that.
$32.99.
Oh, worth it.
$32.99. I just heard yesterday actually somebody posted it on one of the local Facebook groups that their Blue Label rye they were discontinuing. Don't know how true that is. I don't keep up with 13th Colony. I don't follow. So don't quote me on that, but it's at least worth the look. And if you can get a bottle and that's true that they're discontinuing it, it's probably worth picking up a bottle just to have.
No, you just send it to your friends here at the Bourbon Cabin and something like corn.
Okay, you get
I'm getting corn. Kind of like not necessarily corn, the fruit. Fruit?
No,
Vegetable.
corn's a veggie.
It's a good thing I don't grow corn. But the mash, like it kind of tastes like a corn-based mash.
Like one of the Heaven Hill corn-based products.
Yeah.
Okay. Which we'll put the mash bill up for you guys. We didn't.
Yeah, I get corn.
Okay. Which it is bourbon, so it's at least 51% corn. So.
Yeah. So there I go, guessing the obvious here. Big question though. Out of 100 to the 10th decimal point, what is your rating? And this is 13th Colony.
I got mine.
Okay. I went with 60.9.
Oh, we're close.
Are we?
61.2.
Oh,
we are close.
Okay. That might be the closest we've ever been. So it's above average to me in flavor. Price not included, just as far as straight flavor goes. But for the price of $32, that's a good find.
If you can find it and it's on your guys' shelf, I mean, pick up the bottle for $32. There are whiskeys that are more expensive that are not worth that. So,
and when you run out of bourbon, you have a hammer. So
self-defense bourbon.
Yeah, candle holder, a lot of cool things.
Oh, that'd be a good.
That would be a good candle.
Okay.
Holder. Well, you're here at the Alaska Bourbon Cabin. Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in, and
You guys have a good evening.
see you next time.